All right, boys and girls, the next thing we're going to do today is we're going to learn how to write your very own name. Now, we've been practicing with your name puzzle. So if you want to, you can get out your name puzzle and you can practice putting it together again. I want you to get out your rainbow name tag so that you can look at it, because that's going to help you today too when you get ready to write your name. So before you write, you're going to do this after you watch Miss Kelly's video, but before you write, you're going to put your name puzzle together again, make sure all the letters are in order, and have your rainbow name tag with you so that you can look at how to write your name. All right, Mabel wants to help us learn how to write our names this morning. So we're going to practice writing Mabel's name today. And you have a sheet in your resource kit that looks a little bit like this. You have your name, and then you have 2 lines that you can practice with. Now, parents, that sheet of paper is in a sheet protector, which that means if you have an expo marker at home, then you can write on that sheet protector and they can use this piece of paper over and over and over again. Now, if you don't have a dry erase marker and you want to use that sheet of paper today, that's absolutely fine. And you can always let your child practice their name again just by drawing a line. All you will need to do is get a piece of paper, draw 1 black line, and they can practice writing their name. So you can do this with a dry erase marker, or you can do it without, either one. All right, Mabel, I'm gonna let you sit right here on the floor, and we're gonna learn to write your name. Now, the first thing that we're going to do is Miss Kelly has written your name for you, just like I wrote Mabel's name for her. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to trace over the name that Miss Kelly wrote. So I'm going to trace over Mabel's name, and I'm going to remember what I just learned about writing the letter M, and that your letters always start at the top. All right, so I'm going to put my pencil at the top, and I'm going to pull down on top of Miss Kelly's writing. And I'm going to go back to the top, and I'm going to make my slant down, slant up, slant down. Now, this is for Mabel's name. You might not have an M in your name, but Mabel has an M in her name. Now, the next letter that I'm going to write, and the next one, and the next one, and the next one, they're all going to be lowercase. They're not going to be capital. We only get 1 capital letter in our name. So the next letter that we write is going to be the letter A, and it's going to be lowercase. But I'm still going to start at the top, and I want you to watch me write an A. An A starts out like a circle with a stick. So I'm going to trace over the name that Miss Kelly wrote. Now, this letter is the letter B, and it is a lowercase letter. There are a few lowercase letters that are tall, and B is one of them, but this is a lowercase b. I'm still going to start at the top, pull down, and add a loop, which is a part of a circle. This is a tricky letter. If you have this letter, this is the letter E. This one's very tricky. And we're really not, this is the only letter that we're not going to start at the top. We're going to start right here in the middle to make an E. And you will love learning how to make an E. Let me tell you how to make an E. I want you to think about playing baseball. And I know some of you boys love to play baseball, and some of you girls might even like to play baseball or softball. But when we play baseball or softball, the first thing that we do is we hit the ball, and then we run the bases. That's what you're going to do when you make an E. You're going to start right here in the middle, and you're going to hit the ball, run the bases. Watch me one more time. Hit the ball, run the bases. That's a hard letter, but once you figure out how to hit the ball first, you'll be able to make an E very, very, very easily. All right, our last letter in Mabel's name is a not a capital L. Miss Kelly almost said it wrong. It is not a capital L, but it is tall. L is a lowercase letter, but it is a tall letter. So we start at the top and we pull down. Now that is called tracing your name. Miss Kelly wrote it, you're going to trace it. Now your next 2 lines are for you to practice by yourself. Remember, you can either use the dry erase marker with the sheet protector, or you can pull the paper out and use your pencil. Either one. All right, I'm going to move right here and I'm going to write Mabel's name. Now we have a line. When there is a line there, your letters have to sit down. They can't float up in the sky. Letters do not float. They sit down on the line. So watch me write Mabel's name. I'm going to start at the top. I'm going to pull down. I'm going to be looking right there, or you can be looking on your rainbow name tag to remember how to do this. Back to the top, slant down, up, down. Now you're not going to practice Mabel's name. You're going to practice your name. I'm going to look at my next letter, which is A, and I'm going to make a circle when I start at the top and pull down for the stick. See my A sitting down on that line? It's very important. I look at my next letter, which is B. Start at the top, pull down, back up, and loop around. Here's my fun letter. Hit the ball, run the bases to make an E. So I'm going to start in the middle, hit the ball, run the bases. And my L is also tall, so I go to the top and pull down. Now I have one more chance down here to practice my name. So I'm going to do it again. I'm going to trace it 1 time, write it 2 times. Pull down, back to the top, slant down, slant up, pull down. Check my next letter because I can't get my letters out of order. Order is very important. Keep them in order. A is next. Circle and a stick. A straight stick that touches your circle. My next letter is B. I pull down, up, and loop over. Check my order of letters. My next letter is E. I'm going to remember to hit the ball, run the bases. Hit the ball, run the bases. And my last letter is L. It is a lowercase, but it is tall. So I'm going to start at the top and pull down. And every single letter touches the line and sits down on the line. All right, friends, you've practiced building that name many, many, many times. Now it's time for you to practice writing it. So take out either your pencil or your dry erase marker. Find your sheet in your resource kit that has your name and 2 extra lines, and see if you can practice writing your name for me. All right, good luck. Do a great job. See you next time.